I start by building a custom outdoor sink, focusing on both form and function. I begin by creating a rounded mold using a wooden support frame and a large exercise ball to achieve a smooth, curved basin shape. Once everything is stable, I pour in the concrete mix, carefully spreading and leveling it to ensure an even surface. After the material sets, I use a heavy-duty drill to form a precise drain opening at the center. With the structure solid, I remove the mold and refine the surface, smoothing out any imperfections. A protective sealer is applied to enhance durability and give it a clean, finished look. Finally, I mount the sink onto a sturdy brick base and install a vintage-style faucet, bringing together a balance of raw texture. I fill small plastic bags with wet concrete and stack them inside a bucket around a central pipe. Once dry, I peel away the plastic to reveal a planter. I give it a coat of white paint, add some soil, and my monstera looks amazing in its new home. Then it's time for the garden path. I pour concrete rounds directly onto the grass and press large leaves into the wet surface. Once they cure, I lift them up, and I've got a whimsical, nature-inspired walkway. I start with a pile of old wooden pallets and turn them into a comfortable backyard retreat. I stack and secure the pallets to form a spacious, L-shaped seating area, making sure everything feels stable and well-balanced. To add shade, I build a simple frame for a slanted roof, giving the space a more defined structure and some protection from the sun. After carefully sanding all the surfaces to smooth them out, I incorporate a built-in planter section to introduce a bit of greenery. Finally, I add soft cushions and place a string of outdoor lights overhead. The result is a relaxed, inviting corner. I continue working with pallets, this time building a full outdoor kitchen setup. I construct 2 large workbenches, making sure they're sturdy and functional, with open shelving underneath for easy storage of tools and supplies. To make the space more practical, I install a simple sink and add a corrugated metal roof overhead, giving the structure a slightly industrial feel while offering some protection. At the center, I position my grill so everything is within reach while cooking. To complete the area, I add soft lighting and arrange seating near a nearby fire feature. The whole backyard now feels organized, welcoming. To wrap things up, I focus on experimenting with texture and form in a more artistic way. I begin by soaking a heavy piece of fabric in wet concrete, then carefully draping it over an upside-down bucket. As it settles and hardens, the folds create a natural, flowing shape, forming a unique planter with soft sculptural lines. Once it's fully set, I place a desert rose inside, letting its form contrast with the structured material. Next, I give old tires a second life by wrapping them in stained wooden slats, transforming them into large, barrel-like planters. Filled with vibrant flowers, they add warmth and character to the space. For the final piece, I assemble a large wireframe lion and position it as a focal point. I gradually fill it with greenery, shaping it carefully. With added lighting, the figure stands out as a bold, living sculpture.